Elon Musk has completed his $44 billion deal to buy Twitter.
And wasted no time overhauling basically everything about the company.
Twitter is super influential, and it does say something about the world we live in, for better and for worse.
The rise of social media has always been an act of revolution for the world. And although the changes in the format of social media platforms might have been underestimated initially, it wields the power of affecting the public lives and attracting their interest towards itself. And now it looks like Elon Musk and Twitter are going to be the major topics of conversation for the next few weeks. Conjectures have been taken over by the public consciousness, amongst headlines of Elon Musk taking over Twitter completely, declaring it a private company from a public one, and so on, which have been keeping everyone engaged with the probabilities concerning the future of Twitter. Do you know whether this takeover started out being a hostile one, or did it become a feud over time? And did you know that this entire matter has seen more twists than a pretzel? Now that this war has been set off, it's been locked in as the target for the public's attention, at least for the next few weeks, and you can't ignore it even if you try to. Although speculations of Elon buying Twitter shares have been around for a while, this hypothetical discussion has taken a major turn after the complete takeover by Musk. And if you want to find out about the matter from the very beginning, then stay with me till the end of this video. Before we move forward, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications every time I upload a video. The matter first came into public eye on April 3rd when Elon had a meeting with the board, during which he threatened that the company should be taken private, or he would launch a social media platform to rival Twitter, and just a day later it came to light that Elon had already had a major stake in Twitter. Not only this, but he was the world's largest stakeholder as the owner of 9.2% shares. To understand the whole fiasco better, we would need to start this from the background of Twitter's Twitter versus Musk headlines, and we will have to travel to the beginning of this year. Yeah, you heard it right. Elon started purchasing Twitter shares in January 2022 and gradually increasing his stake in the company. But this information was completely vacuum sealed from the public at this point. On March 24th by this time, Musk was also in discussion with CEO and co-founder Jack Dorsey regarding his plans for Twitter, who was in support of him, but Parag Agrawal had already taken his place as the CEO. Twitter shares surged after the news of Musk being the major shareholder came out on April 4th, and the board members were forced to think about the future of Twitter, if it indeed taken private or if Elon actually launched a rival platform. Ultimately, Elon was welcoming on board as a board member on April 5th, and Musk accepted initially before himself asking the question, "Is Twitter dying?" via another tweet. In text messages revealed as part of an ongoing legal investigation, we can see that by April 11th, Musk had declined Agrawal's offer of board membership via text, along with making it clear to him that he wanted to make Twitter a private company, but we're getting ahead of ourselves here because this puzzle piece was found much later. According to public perception, April 14th marked a significant event in this timeline, when Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, presented a $43 billion cash takeover bid against Twitter, claiming that the social media business needed to be taken private in order to develop and turn into a platform for free speech. When asked about his proposal, Musk said at a TED Talk in Vancouver, "I think it's extremely important for there to be an inclusive arena for free expression." And this can be taken as the major reason why Musk decided that it would be a waste of time to put up his plans for discussion as a board member. When the alternative of running a private company was much more efficient for the richest man in the world, the text exchanges show that Parag and Elon butted heads on more occasions than one, and Elon disclosed his finances for this deal on April 20th. The deal was accepted by the board in $44 billion under two conditions. The first being that Musk could not issue any negative statements against the company or its employees during the deal, and that a termination fee of $1 billion would be payable if the deal was not secured. All seemed peachy until Elon put the deal on hold, stating that only 5% of Twitter users were bots, while he was expecting 20% and putting the onus of proving their bot estimations on Twitter. On 17th May, Twitter filed new documents with SEC stating that there has been a breach of contract. The proceedings clarified on July 7th that 1 million spam accounts are removed each day, however there cannot be a search conducted by any external agency. Regarding this matter, citing a violation of users' privacy, Elon promptly grabbed this opportunity to declare that he was terminating the deal on July 8th, probably motivated by buyer's remorse. Twitter sued Elon Musk on July 12th, alleging that he had broken the terms of their $44 billion purchase agreement and requested a Delaware court to compel him to stick to the agreement, saying that the uncertainty was negatively impacting their revenue. In turn, Elon sued Twitter on July 29th for not making information public and misleading the investors. Twitter's ex-head of security, Piotr Majdzatko, turned the tables yet again with his whistleblower report. Peter had allegedly warned his colleagues that half the servers were running on outdated software, following which he was fired in Jan 2022, citing poor performance. He filed a report in July saying that Twitter's content moderation policies were not in alignment with the nation's laws and that its safety laws were unethical, mentioning a Chinese spy as well. Twitter dismissed Zatko as an enraged ex-employee, but Musk issued yet another termination letter, adding Zatko's allegations as further reasons. Meanwhile, the text messages have revealed that the real reason behind this Musk concerns regarding World War III. On September 9th, Elon sent the third letter of termination just when the Senate Judiciary Committee of the US agreed to hear Zatko's allegations on September 13th. On 4th October, the 2 days before Musk was supposed to appear in court, the long-running saga encountered a new twist when Musk changed tracks, informing Twitter via a letter that he was ready to go through with the deal. One of the probable reasons behind his U-turn was the helpless state of the legal term of the Tesla CEO, as no unfavorable changes had occurred in the policies or evaluations of the social media app. On 20th October 2022, a new piece of information came to light. While Twitter was already planning to reduce its staff by 25%, Musk had plans to reduce the 7,500 employees by 75% until a skeletal staff of 2,000 remained. The employees signed a letter protesting against this move by Musk, but these protests were steamrolled as the deal to free the bird was finalized on 27th October 2022. Instantly, Musk fired Twitter Chief Executive Parag Agrawal, Chief Financial Officer Ned Segal, and Legal Affairs and Policy Chief Vijay Gadde as soon as he claimed the position of CEO of Twitter. The next order of business was to publish his informal manifesto. He planned to model Twitter based on the Chinese social media platform WeChat, equipped with features to tweet, text, video games, and even money transfers. Another change was to launch the Blue Tick as an $8 subscription service, which was previously used as a mark of verification for famous individuals. On October 28th, Twitter officially became a private company, and within a week, half of Twitter's workforce was laid off as planned. As it turns out, the plan was not very well thought out. Within 3 days of firing the staff, Twitter was said to be contacting some of its ex-employees with offers to rehire after 3,700 people were fired as per Elon's whim. Yet again, there was an absence of accountability on the part of Elon's team, as sources reportedly suggested that the employees who were critical for building features for the proposed platform were laid off by mistake. It comes as a surprise to nobody that Twitter has seen a dramatic drop in revenue due to activist groups pressuring advertisers. Even though the new Twitter administration claims that nothing has been changed with content moderation, the platform has seen a rise in hateful, pro-Nazi and misogynistic tweets. Advertisement agencies and associations have voiced their concerns to Musk, pointing out how he's laid off 75% of the moderation team despite claiming to implement platform-wide moderation. In spite of all this, Twitter claims that the mass layoffs have not yet impacted the moderation team, saying that the staff was just reduced by 15%, while the other branches saw 50% cuts. Elon plans to take Twitter's annual revenue to $28 billion by 2028 from $5 billion last year by increasing the number of users to 931 million from the current figure of 217 million. To do so, he even plans to bring back Vine, as per his tweet from October 31st, amidst other such plans. Recently, there's been widespread online outrage with Twitter administration banning the accounts of many comedians, including Sarah Silverman and Kathy Griffin, for parodying Musk, which is in direct contrast to his professed love for comedy as well as free speech. Meanwhile, he's also professed his wish to bring back previously banned accounts like that of Donald Trump, who declined the offer after calling his plan rotten. Now stay seated and don't forget to bring your bucket of popcorn as we all watch this train wreck in action. And who knows, it might even be salvaged. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up with anyone who seems to be out of the loop for a thorough and entertaining rundown of this saga.